Hello and welcome. Today let's talk about marginal relief for small taxpayers. This relief is available in new tax regime and this is going to be effective from 1st April 2023 once the Finance Bill 2023 is passed. Let's say your taxable salary, if you are not salaried, then you may have other income like rental income, business income and so on. So let's say your taxable income is marginally over 7 lakh. Now why this 7 lakh limit? Because in new tax regime, if your taxable income is up to 7 lakh, then you get 100% rebate. In other words, you don't have to pay any tax if your taxable income is up to 7 lakh. But what if your taxable income is slightly over this limit of 7 lakh? Let's say it is 7 lakh 5,000. So considering the tax slabs and rates of tax for new tax regime, your tax liability would be about 27k. But because of this marginal relief, you would be required to pay only 5k as income tax. Thus, your tax saving would be about 22k. We'll shortly talk about this in detail. So in today's video, let's understand what's this marginal relief for small taxpayers and how this marginal relief can help you save your taxes. As usual, we are going to consider practical examples for better understanding. But before we jump into the topic, let's quickly understand the tax slabs and rates of tax in new tax regime. If you would like to know more about new tax regime, you may consider watching my earlier video, the link in the top right corner. From 1st April 2023, in new tax regime, you don't have to pay any tax up to 3 lakh. This is the basic exemption limit. If your taxable income is over this exemption limit of 3 lakh and it is up to 6 lakh, then rate of tax would be 5%. Thereafter, for every additional income of 3 lakh, rate of tax is going to be incremented by 5% till 15 lakh, where the rate of tax is going to be 20%. For income over 15 lakh, rate of tax is 30%. 2. In new tax regime, you get standard deduction of 50,000. Now, this is a fixed amount which you can deduct from your gross income to arrive at the taxable income. 3. 100% rebate for resident individuals if the taxable income is up to 7 lakh. That is, if your taxable income is up to 7 lakh, you don't have to pay any income tax. Now, what if your taxable income is slightly over this limit of 7 lakh? Say it is 7 lakh 5,000. Let's see what happens. Let's say your gross salary is 62,500 per month. So for the year, it is 7.5 lakh. Let's say your interest income on fixed deposit is about 5,000. So total income is 7.55 lakh. Standard deduction is 50k. So your taxable income would be 7 lakh 5,000. Let's compute income tax on this. For the first 3 lakh, no income tax. For the next 3 lakh at 5%, 15,000. For the remaining 1 lakh 5,000 at 10%, 10,500. So total income tax would be 25,500. Health and education cess at 4% would be 1,020. So total income tax payable here is 26,520. Let's now talk about marginal relief. To understand marginal relief, we need to do a comparison. In the left hand side, taxable income is 7 lakh and in the right hand side you have taxable income of 7 lakh 5,000. Let's talk about the first one, that is when your taxable income is 7 lakh. Now in this case you get 100% rebate, so you pay zero income tax if your taxable income is 7 lakh. Now let's talk about the second scenario when your taxable income is 7 lakh 5,000. Now as this is more than the limit of 7 lakh, you don't get any rebate, and we have just seen that for a taxable income of 7 lakh 5,000, income tax would be 26,520. So here your income has increased by 5,000 rupees, that is from 7 lakh to 7 lakh 5,000, and your income tax has gone up by 26,520. Earlier it was 0 and now it has increased to 26,520. So to earn an income of 5,000, if you have to pay income tax of 26,520, you would end up losing 21,520. Now this is where the marginal relief kicks in. This 21,520 would be treated as the marginal relief, and you would be required to pay tax on the incremental income, that is 5,000, not 26,520. This is how you would be able to save tax of 21,520 because of marginal relief. This marginal relief is going to be applicable from 1st April 2023, that is from the next financial year onwards. So this is not applicable for the current financial year. Then this marginal relief is not just limited to the taxable income of 7,05,000. This is just the scenario that I have considered for the purpose of this video. So it would equally hold good for any higher marginal increments as long as the tax is more than the incremental income. So to give you an idea, this marginal relief would be useful if your taxable income is about 7.3 lakh. Another important thing is that this marginal relief is applicable only in new tax regime. So if you are planning to opt for the old tax regime, then this marginal relief benefit is not applicable to you. This is all I have for you today. Hope the video was informative. Thank you for watching.